Bandit, you better clean this mess up. We're open. We got guests coming in, man. We gotta keep this place looking clean. You're gonna be in the weeds for a minute. Well, hey, if you finish that up pretty quickly, I'll give you a shifty. How does that sound? Yeah? Alright. Oh! Friends, hey! Welcome back in. Welcome back to Barkeep's Choice. Bandit, see? The regulars are back. We gotta clean it up. Hurry it up, man. Well, welcome back. Again, my name is Dion. I'll be your bartender this evening. My dirty, lazy friend right here, this is Bandito. He's got a lot of dishes to do, and he's going to be in the weeds for a minute, so let's bear with him for a little bit. Well, welcome back. Let's first off give a round of applause to Danny Alvarez. She's the artist who does all the artwork for Barkeep's Choice, and she has just been crushing it. Right, Bandit? Yeah. So her mother actually made a request that we do a vodka cocktail, so today I decided to do a Cosmopolitan, as well as discuss the differences between vodka and gin. So, let's get started. Today's lesson is brought to you by Leopold Brothers Distillery. They're located here in Denver, Colorado, and is honestly one of my favorite distilleries out here. They do a bunch of stuff, a whole wide range of spirits. Either it's like vodka, rye whiskey, or even like flavored liqueurs. And they crush it every single time. I highly recommend it if you ever see Leopold Brothers on a shelf, whether it's like, you know, their like small batch whiskey, their gin, their vodka. I highly recommend it. It's good stuff. So the first spirit we're going to be talking about is vodka. Vodka is a neutral distilled spirit, either made from grains, vegetables, or fruit. So vodka, when it's in the distillation process, starts off at a super high proof spirit. And then it's cut down with water, and they cut it down to about an 80 proof, which is about, 40% alcohol. When I'm saying that vodka is a neutral spirit, what I'm referring to is that it's without taste, aroma, or color. So when it's going through the distillation process, when it's at that like super high proof, all of those things are stripped out of it. So when we're tasting vodka, what we're looking for is more of clarity and mouthfeel. So for example, if it's clean or if it's dirty, if it's, dry or slightly sweet, or even if it's soft, or if it's harsh and it burns. This right here is Leopold Brothers, their vodka. It's called Silver Tree. I really like this stuff. It's really silky, it's smooth, and it's slightly sweet. So that's what we're going to be using for our vodka today. Now gin, which I love gin. Gin, like vodka, begins as a neutral spirit, typically made from grains. Now it's distilled 3 times, and on the final distillation, they throw in a bunch of herbs, botanicals, and spices. So it has a little bit more flavor than the neutral spirit, which is vodka. One of the most predominant flavors in gin is juniper berries. That's where you get that piney taste to it. Some other big flavors that you can find in gin are like cardamom, coriander, anise, orange pills. So there is just like a large assortment of flavor that goes into gin. And it's really tasty, and they all vary the different styles. So today we're going to be using Leopold Brothers American Small Batch Gin. This is just an amazing, good American gin. It's a little bit more citrus focused than it is juniper focused because they use Valenciana oranges as well as Polemos oranges. I probably am pronouncing those wrong, but they're still there, they're in it. And yeah, this is just a pretty good solid gin that I would always have on my back bar. The cocktail that I want to use both of these spirits in is the Cosmopolitan, or, Cosmo for short. So the Cosmo, a little history on it, dates back all the way to World War II. And around that time they were drinking a bunch of vodka gimlets, which is vodka, lime juice, and a touch of sugar. And in World War II, they found this French orange liqueur that we've used prior, Cointreau. See how this stuff just keeps getting used? And when they added Cointreau to the gimlet, that started the kamikaze cocktail. Now in 1985 in Miami, Florida, at a bar called The Strand, a bartender by the name of Cheryl Cook, she did a kind of a play on it. She used a lemon-infused vodka, as well as, Cointreau lime juice, and she also added cranberry juice to it. And thus, the Cosmo was born. And in the 1990s, it became very well known with the show Sex and the City, which is slightly unfortunate. It's good that it's got recognition, but it's now got the stigma that it's a girly cocktail. And you know, cocktails should never have, gender roles attached to them. A big burly guy should be able to enjoy a Cosmo without feeling like it's a girly drink, because it's just a good, refreshing, fruity, delicious drink. Alright, I figured I would, bring you in for a little bit of a, a closer look. So, the Cosmo typically is made with like a lemon-infused vodka. So instead of like buying it, I decided to make my own. I made a lemon-infused vodka, lemon-infused gin, and what I did was just peel a whole lemon and then let the vodka and gin sit in the lemon rinds for about 3 days. And that's how I got this glorious stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started building this drink. So, first thing we're going to be adding is 3/4 of an ounce of our freshly squeezed lime juice. And then we're going to be using a 1/2 ounce of cranberry juice, a 1/2 ounce of Cointreau, and then 2 ounces of our lemon-infused vodka, and so I want to also do a gin cocktail. So it's going to be the same thing that we did with the vodka one, but instead of using vodka, we're obviously using lemon-infused gin. And then instead of using cranberry juice, we're going to go ahead and use pomegranate syrup. So again, that's 3/4 of an ounce of our freshly squeezed lime juice. We're going to be doing a 1/2 ounce of pomegranate syrup, 1/2 ounce of our Cointreau, and then 2 ounces of our lemon-infused gin. Alright, now we have our drinks built. Let's just go ahead and add our ice. And since these have citrus, we're going to be just shaking them up. So enjoy the show.
Secrets I can't control, just like seeds, they grow. Hidden lies between the lines. You never know what you.
Alright, now we're going to be using lime wheels as our garnishes, and we're going to rim the glass. And I cut little slivers into them so they can go on the side like that. And then boom, we just made our first 2 Cosmos. Cheers, friends. Alright, let's go ahead and give these a taste. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, these are just perfect for how hot it's getting out right now. They're very crisp, they're refreshing, they're fruity. It's gonna get you drunk because there's booze in it. Bandit, what do you think? No, but you can't have both. I said no, man. You totally turned from a Miranda to a Samantha super quickly. And it's super weird. You also gotta finish your dishes before you get a drink. Well, friends, I hope you were able to learn something about the difference between vodka and gin, and about this really delicious cocktail that we just made. One thing I do gotta say, places are back open. Let's please be courteous to the staff. Please don't be rude. Please tip them pretty well. And for the love of Pete, please just wear your mask. It's out of safety, not just of yourself, but for your friends and for the server serving you, and they are risking their health just to make sure you can have service again. So please, let's be courteous to them because they're trying to take care of you. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can continue to make drinks together. And also, if you ever have any special requests for cocktails that you want me to make, please put them in the comments down below and, you know, I'll whip something up for you. All right, friends, farewell, stay safe, stay clean, drink up, cheers.
Still can't stop thinking. I need your love.